Hello, you're joining Gradient's weekly roundup of key news and activities in Sri Lanka's FMCG industry for the week ending 26 October 2021. I'm Nishani Figuera. In this week's headlines, confusion reigns on fertilizer as non-chemical and chemical materials imported. Cabinet approves prohibition of cattle slaughter. Sugar importers call for price hike as egg prices rise. Sri Lanka ranked 65th out of 116 countries in 2021 Global Hunger Index. We will also look at the movement of key FMCG industry statistics and indicators and wrap up with notable corporate developments that made it across to our news desk. 100,000 litres of nano-nitrogen liquid fertiliser was imported from India in time for the Maha season. This shipment, which was reportedly a part of a 3.1 million litre stock, was distributed to farmers in Ampara, Trincomalee and Batticaloa. Organic potassium chloride has also been imported from Lithuania. Moreover, commercial tea farms were allowed to import nitrogen fertiliser. While welcoming this move, the planters highlighted the need for a sustainable solution to assist the tea industry to earn the critically needed foreign exchange for the country. The Sri Lankan government approved the prohibition of cattle slaughter, stating its intention to benefit the country's dairy industry. Amendments to the relevant laws and regulations will now be made. Beef is considered a relatively low-cost source of protein for a material share of the country's population. Further, many small-scale abattoirs will lose a revenue stream. Moreover, slaughtering aged, diseased and unproductive animals is essential for the viability of milking farms. Sugar importers called for lifting of the controlled price imposed as global sugar prices remain elevated. However, despite the current MRP in place, white sugar sells at 135 rupees per kilo, above the 122 rupees MRP, while brown sugar sells at 135 rupees per kilo, 10 rupees over its MRP. Globally, sugar prices are at $19 per pound, having rallied from the low of $9 recorded in April 2020. Stating high grain prices used to feed hens, the All Island Egg Producers Association says that the retail price of an egg has been increased between 20 and 21 rupees. It warned that the industry would collapse due to the increase in the cost of materials in egg production. The manufacturing cost of animal feed had increased to over 100 rupees per kilo. Sri Lanka received a score of 16 in the Global Hunger Index, significantly down from 20.6 it received in 2012, the last time the index was published. Scores are based on data related to a country's share of the population that is undernourished, child wasting and child stunting and child mortality. Sri Lanka ranked ahead of its South Asian peers Bangladesh, Nepal, Pakistan and India. Bhutan and the Maldives were not ranked. And now let's take a look at the movement of key industry statistics and indicators. Food and beverages amounting to $119.1 million was imported into the country in August, up 1.1% month-on-month and 12.3% year-on-year. Main imports were vegetables amounting to $36.1 million, dairy products amounting to $30.6 million and seafood worth $14.8 million. Year-to-date, imports were recorded at $1.6 billion, up 12.5% year-on-year. Globally, whole milk powder prices remain elevated despite average October prices of around $3,800 per metric ton, down from the peak of $4,300 per metric ton recorded in March 2021. Separately, imports of medical and pharmaceuticals in August were $98.5 million, up by a significant 106.8% year-on-year. Inflation, as measured by the National Consumer Price Index, eased to 6.2% year-on-year in September 2021 from 6.7% in August. Food inflation decreased 10% year-on-year versus 11.1% in August, whilst non-food inflation remained at 3% year-on-year. As previously reported, the Colombo-centric inflation index also declined in September, falling to 5.7% from 6% in August. Food inflation will rise in October as the MRP on several essential consumer items were removed in the middle of the month. Manufacturing Purchasing Managers Index increased to 54.3 in September 2021, up 20% month-on-month, whilst the services PMI also rose by 13% month-on-month to 52.2. Manufacturing PMI growth was driven by manufacture of food and beverage and new manufacturing orders of textile and wearing apparel. However, some food and beverage sector respondents highlighted lower availability of raw materials amid rising cost of imports as a key concern. On the contrary, services relating to food and beverages were significantly affected due to the lockdown in September. Now let's take a look at the weekly FMCG sub-indices performance. Now let's take a look at some developments in the corporate sector. Lanka IOC increased its retail selling price for auto diesel and 92 octane by 5 rupees per litre. Prices of Lanka Super Diesel and LP95 remain unchanged. The last price revision took place in June 2021. Since then, Brent crude oil prices have increased from $72 to $86 per barrel in the international market. Increases in fuel costs have a knock-on effect on prices across the economy, with retail trade, especially transportation of food and beverage, significantly affected. SAJ Associates launched a range of Moringa products. Jayanpati Arambepola, founder of SAJ Associates, stated that the company is committed to offering the best natural products. He noted that all products are 100% Sri Lankan, herbal, natural and healthy, with most products being either NMRA, USDA and/or EU certified. In addition to health benefits, products are handcrafted and include 90+ plant-based oils. Velona Cuddles was awarded the gold at ACEF Content Marketing and Creative Awards 2021 held recently. ACEF features the world's top-ranking brands and companies. Velona believes this award is a testament to the quality of content and hard work put in by the Velona team to serve their loyal customers. And that's a wrap for this week. Don't forget to check out our weekly business roundup published each Friday at 7:30 a.m. You may also follow us on LinkedIn and subscribe to our YouTube channel for regular updates. Until we see you next time, stay safe.